it's Taylor of Taylor Love Tells All, Love's Tragic Comedy Show. And typically Thursdays is when I do my video blog about a particular subject. But tonight I just want to talk freestyle, I guess. And it's Throwback Thursday, so throwing a few back. And Wanda and I went to happy hour tonight at Willie's Bar and Q, I think the name of it is, down by the National Stadium. And they've rebuilt that whole area. But anyway, we went there and I did a little research before we went there to see what was going on. And the head chef there on the website said Rock Harper, who was the season 3 winner of Hell's Kitchen. Anybody who knows me knows that I follow all the cooking shows from Master Chef, Master Junior Chef, Chopped Champions, Be Bobby Flay, you name it, cooking channel, I'm on it. So I was so excited to go to Willie's down by the National Stadium and possibly meet Rock Harper, the season 3 winner of Hell's Kitchen. So Wanda and I get there. I had already checked out the menu, like I said. I had already decided on what I wanted. I was going to get the Korean wings and the Bloody Mary. So we get there, and Domani, which is tomorrow in Italian, was our server. And so I ordered my Bloody Mary. And I told him I wanted vodka versus gin, because on the menu it said gin, and it also said that it had roasted tomatoes in the Bloody Mary. So I was all pumped up about that. So and I said, well, Wanda asked about the happy hour drink menu, and so he gave her the list, and so I said to him, so the Bloody Mary is $8, because that's what it said on the website. He was like, I don't know what you're talking about. So I pulled up the website, and lo and behold, there was the Bloody Mary for $8. He was like, somebody didn't update the website. But he was really cool about it, though. He was funny, so I'm giving him his props. He wasn't nasty. He said, I got you, boo, $8. So then I said, well, is Rock Harper still the head chef here? He was like, nah, he been gone. So the place opened in October. It's now February, so I don't know how long Rock Harper stayed there. But all I'm saying is, if you go to Willie's down by the Navy Yard and the National Stadium, hey, don't go by the website. You go and check it. It was a cool place. I don't know that it would be someplace that I would go all the time, but it was cool. The other reason why we went there is because Wanda and I used to go to Phillips every Thursday down by the waterfront, and they closed in April. So there was a group of people that we met at Phillips. It's probably about maybe 8 to 10 of them that always was at Phillips, and we introduced ourselves, and we ended up hanging out with them a lot of the times. Well, they moved from Phillips to Jenny's on the waterfront, which is now closed as well, and now they're at Willie's. So they reached out to us because they knew that, we kind of like moved in the same circles, and so we went to Willie's again because of that. And so we went there, and when we wanted to get there like 4:30, and the rest of the crew that we had befriended at Phillips got there when we were getting ready to go out the door. We had got our purses, paid our bill, putting our coats on, and they came in, and we decided to stay because we hadn't seen them in a while. So we ended up joining them at their table and had a wonderful time. It is just so great to see African American brothers, sisters, on their come-ups, doing things, networking. So shout out to Big John Wright of Sinfully Catering. He's supposed to come on the show. at some point, and hopefully make us some oysters and some strawberries covered in chocolate, some aphrodisiac styled foods. I also talked to Doug. Let me tell you what his business is. Hey, Doug. He's such a little cutie pie. He's from the Bronx. His business that he works with is Philly's famous cheesesteak. So it's a food truck, and he does social media for them, for Big John of Symphony Catering, and a couple of other entrepreneurs as well. So I spent most of my time talking to him. I also met, I can't remember his name. I want to say Cuz, but it's not. But the Cuba Gooding Jr. lookalike. Maybe it's Cuz, Charles. Anyway, hey to you. You know who you are. And so maybe this will be our new spot, and to take the place of Phillips. But we had a wonderful time. We did some networking, talked about the show. Shout out to Wanda. She always, no matter where we go, promotes the show, passes out flyers, gets people engaged. So I appreciate you. Smooches to you, Wanda. But the whole day started out with us planning to do a promo at Willie's for Venus Meets Mars. Venus Meets Mars is a segment that we're doing every second Saturday of the month. We had a show called From a Man's Perspective, and I think it aired December 6th. And we had questions that we had gathered from our viewers, and we posed them to Mr. Micah and author Tracy Jackson, and they answered the questions from a man's perspective. And of course, Juan and I chimed in, as we always do. So that show had such great reviews that I said, let's do something called Venus Meets Mars. It's not the book, Women Are From Venus and Men Are From Mars, but it's sort of like the same concept. So every second Saturday of the month on listenvisionlive.com on the Taylor Love Show from 11 to noon, we're going to do Venus Meets Mars. So Mr. Micah and Tracy Jackson, Wanda and I are going to be on live in the studio, and we're going to talk about pop culture, relationships, sex, religion, politics, whatever you viewers want to see, we're going to talk about that. Nothing is off limits. It's adult conversations between women and men. So tune in for that. And I had a wonderful Thursday. Hope you did the same. And see you soon. Smooches.